What is up, guys? You guys is Chronos Airblade bringing you guys another WWE Raw review for tonight's November 23rd show. The show right before Thanksgiving. Um, the show was based off of Survivor Series, which was the pay-per-view last night. I do apologize for not having that review up. I actually was working last night and I did not get time to get the review done because I was very, very tired. I did see the show. I watched the show when I got home. I barely got home in time. However, I was too tired to make the review, so do apologize for that. I know there's some people that did want the review up for that, but I'm gonna be having the Raw review anyways, because I have time for this. But before the video starts, please slash tail that like button down below for your Chronos Airblade, as well as subscribe for more WWE content in the future, along with other Let's Plays. We got a Need for Speed Carbon Let's Play going on right now as well. Go check that out. Um, Basically, tonight's show is based off Survivor Series. Open the show with the Authority come down to the ring, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and Sheamus. Basically, Sheamus goes on saying some shit about effing bug on my damn. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. There's like a bug on like the screen or whatever. Um, Basically, he comes say shit about Sheamus. Sheamus saying stuff how like how he took the opportunity and shit. What you guys they really need to do was make either Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose heel. Make one of those guys take one of those guys and put him in the Daniel Bryan treatment. Make him go after the title till WrestleMania and have a capture at WrestleMania. Um, Make one of them go through the Royal Rumble, start at one. Make them do absolutely everything to take the title and build him up as long on the way, like he did to Daniel Bryan. However, they're going to be giving the Daniel Bryan treatment to Roman Reigns and have the major heel in the company be Sheamus, who has been, let's just say, for the last about 2 months, jobbing to people in matches and with Wade Barrett and them and Rusev going against random tag teams in the tag team division. And out of nowhere, you really think we were able to believe that he cashes in one random night on Roman Reigns and ends up taking the title. That's complete bullshit, but in my opinion, it's better than Roman Reigns being the champion. Roman Reigns is not even close to being ready. At least Sheamus is kind of ready. Not 100% ready. I really don't want him to be the champion 100% yet, but they did pull the gun a little bit too early. However, it's a lot better than Roman Reigns. I'd rather have Dean Ambrose champion as well. Uh, Put on some decent matches last night at Survivor Series as well, so then you're gonna actually be kicking off. I think it was. If I do forget some of the matches, it just goes to show you how much I really cared about them. Uh, I know there. I think it kicked off with. I think it was Roman Reigns. He actually gets. He comes on down. He actually gets kicked in the face by Rusev. That's actually the main event. Rusev versus Roman Reigns in the main event, along with Sheamus gonna be at the outside the ring. Does a bullshit again. I don't know why I have a fucking bug crawling on the side of my screen, but I guess I'll have to just wait for this damn thing. Do apologize about that, but I'm not quite sure what the first match was. I wasn't around. I actually was taking a shower. I think it was the Dudleys, or wait, no, it was Luke Harper. It was Luke Harper and I think Braun. I think it was Luke Harper and Braun Strowman, or I think it was Eric Rowan or something like that, going against Dudleys. Dudleys, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the Dudleys. Uh, Last couple weeks they've been jobbing to everybody. They're treating them like the Ascension basically. The Ascension been jobbing to everybody. Even when they go back down to NXT, they're jobbing for NXT rookies. And they're having the Dudleys do the exact same thing. What they were like in the main tag teams for the last like 3 pay-per-views. Now they're jobbing. Just goes to show you, once the Usos come back, the Usos are sucking Vic McMahon's dick, and now the Dudleys are way the fuck down back in Dudleyville. Out of nowhere, jobbing to Luke Harper and all those guys and the Wyatt family. Didn't really care about the match. They tried going for 3D a few times. However, they did not succeed, and actually, the Wyatt family does pick up the win. Um, After that, I think it's actually, I know there's some match in between there. I'm really pissed about one of the segments, which will be coming up. But they do have New Day. I'm not quite sure if there's a match between this, but I really wasn't paying attention to all that tonight, to be honest, because really wasn't something that I really wanted to invest my time into. Wasn't really worth it. Actually did multitasking. I was on Pokemon and shit, EV training the whole time, so I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. But Um, I know the New Day comes out. They have actually a tag team open challenge because since supposedly it's their 1 year anniversary bringing it together. They sing like basically one of the entertaining segments on Raw, one of the most entertaining segments. They like say a bunch of shit and they actually sing like a cowboy song or something that's completely goddamn hilarious. Uh, that and Lucha Dragons come down and actually say like a bunch of shit about them that they're in the wrong place to be singing country music or something, and that country music is way better than what they can sing or something like that. And they actually go into the match with Lucha Dragons. That and the Usos come on down, then they get all in a fight and shit, and it breaks out to a big ass fight. Didn't really care. Um, After that's actually going to be Charlotte and Paige. They actually have their rematch clause. They're going to revoke that tonight. Basically, it's a rematch from last night. Um, Charlotte does a decent amount in the match. However, actually, Paige does get the DQ, which means the title does not get in exchange to her. She actually goes for the Paige tap out for Charlotte on the table, the announce table again, just to prove her point. Didn't really care about the match. It was a decent match, actually, but again, why do I even care when they're barely trying to build these two up? They try to make it like invest our time in emotion when it really is coming off as fake as fuck. But my favorite thing of the night right here, Heath Slater. Heath Slater hasn't been on TV for like 4 months now. Ever since he got I think last time he was on, I think he got I think he was out with the lumberjack match. He actually got his ass kicked out of the ring when he was in the big brawl in a lumberjack match. Hasn't been around for 4 months. He comes on out, says some stuff that he's gonna write the best song, one man band. He has a guitar. He's gonna sing the best song. He actually clears his throat. He like makes shitload of funny sounds. I was laughing my ass off. You guys know how much of a big Heath Slater fan. I know he has so much potential. Um, really sad that what they did to him tonight though. Very funny segment. I really was laughing my ass off the whole time. I really did like it until Boarback came down to the ring and actually what was going to actually go into match with him. The match didn't even start. Heath Slater actually hits him across the back with a guitar. If you can't tell me that you're not taking steroids, if you're getting hit across the back with a guitar and it doesn't even stun you, fucking Boarback. Heath Slater's like, what the fuck happened? He has a guitar, the neck of the guitar in his hand. He's like, holy shit, I just hit you across the back. He didn't even do anything. And he gets spine bustered to the mat. Heath Slater does. Really sad at this point because I really thought Heath Slater had a lot more potential, but he's gonna come out and get his ass kicked by Ryback. That really seems good, best for business, right? WWE. You're gonna have one of the persons with people with the most potential on your roster that you've been paying on the hero for like 4 years now. You're barely utilizing him, and you're just having him get fucking kicked his ass by Ryback. Yeah, that really sucks. Fuck Ryback. I don't give a shit about him. What you guys say? Uh, Boring in the ring, complete klutz in the ring. The only move that he knows how to do is a fucking spine buster, the damn shell shock, and a meat hook clothesline. That's all. The only three moves he knows how to do. Everything else he completely fucks up. Um, as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit about him. Boarback's roid back, as like I like to call him. Um, Heath Slater gets his ass kicked. He actually gets marched around the ring on top of Ryback's shoulders and gets a shell shock. Feel really bad for Heath Slater, but hopefully at least WWE does see some potential in him. I see the potential in him as long as they used him, but they just seem to keep jobbing him out to all these guys. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with the WWE, but their roster's so paper thin. It's a really good time to be built up Heath Slater right now. I don't know why they're not doing it. So Heath Slater would be on the top of the card. I'd start building him immediately if I was on the creative. Anyways, after that, I think it's gonna go into like I think it was a tag team match. The Ascension and Goldust versus or it was Stardust and the Ascension versus Goldust, which actually who came back last night at Survivor Series. Goldust is back with the primetime players. Um, I forgot who won this match because I was not around. I actually went and had to do dishes at the time, but it was a decent match for what I saw. Again, don't really care about the match. You didn't really nothing to really build these two up except for a match last night. Basically, it's a rematch from last night, anyways. Um, Assuming it's gonna go on in TLC, that's what I'm assuming. Um, then I think I might be forgetting a match or two in there. I'm not quite sure, but I think Dean Ambrose had a match as well tonight. I'm not quite sure, but Oh, it was I don't know. There's one more match. Tyler Breeze, Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. Um, what I really hated about this match is that you gave Tyler Breeze, you had him take the pin again from Dean Ambrose. If you want to build Tyler Breeze up, you cannot let him be taking the pin. I understand that Kevin Owens is supposed to be building up as one of the top heels in the company right now, but if you're first building up Tyler Breeze, at least let it go with a DQ, get it DQ'd instead of having him get pinned clean in his second match on Raw. Really? You're gonna let him get his goddamn clean, or it's actually his third match because he went against R-Truth last week. It's his third match in Raw. Really? You're gonna let him get pinned clean by Dean Ambrose? Again, fuck WWE logic. Kevin Owens is basically sitting on the side of the ring, outside of the ring, just watching him as he gets pinned. Doesn't do the absolute thing. He just stands there. I don't know what the fuck his problem was. Um, Ambrose, Ziggler pick up the win. Tyler Breeze actually got a victory over Dolph Ziggler last night, so I guess it does kind of make sense. But then again, I really don't want to see it. Tyler Breeze taking a clean pin from Dean Ambrose any day. Could have made a DQ. Could have let something happen. I don't know. Stupid booking in my opinion, but it already happened. There's nothing I can do. Um, what else? And that was the main event. Rusev going against Roman Reigns with Sheamus and down by side the ring. Sheamus kept distracting Roman Reigns again, like usual. Rusev actually put up a good fight. It was a decent match. Not one of the best matches, but decent match between the two. Um, in the end, actually, Wade Barrett just come out to the ring and actually calls a disqualification. I don't know what the fuck Wade Barrett has to do with any of this. Just because he's affiliated with Sheamus or something. I don't know. Um, Not quite sure what he has to do with anything of that, but he comes out and calls his DQ. He actually punches Roman Reigns outside the ring or some shit. Roman Reigns gets pissed and actually takes the steel chair at the end of the show and actually beats the shit out of Rusev with it, implying that they're going to be having a match, Sheamus versus Roman Reigns at TLC. Can't wait to see that fucking stall fest. Well, I'm assuming it would be a decent match, but then again, I really don't give a shit about Roman Reigns whatsoever. Um, that's about the best of stuff, guys. That's probably the show right there. If you guys did enjoy this, please drop a like below and slash the hell that like button down below for your Kronos Airblade. Also, do subscribe for more WWE content in the future and stuff like that. I do apologize if I can't really like cleanly hear me or something like that. I can't really barely talk to me. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Uh, that being said, though, I'm gonna get that out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next week's review.